はこちらのセリフだよ。
What's up everyone, this is Gunplacollection, and today I am doing a review on the high-grade Build Fighters Reversible Gundam. Now this kit was sponsored to me by the Gunpla Collective, and basically what I had to do was build the kit and do a review, so here we are. Now this kit was a pretty interesting kit because I've never built the high-grade 00 series Reborn's Gundam, so that was a first, and from the looks of it, it looks really nice. I love the way it looks so beefed up. It kind of looks like a Scorpion as well, kind of, but all in all, I really like the look of this kit. Now, retail price, they sold this kit for 1,800 yen, so roughly around 18 to 20 US dollars, which is a decent price, to be honest. Other than that, it does provide a lot of extra parts to it from the Reborn's Gundam, so I'll be talking about that in just a moment. And yes, my Kager sword did heal. It is a lot better now, so that's why I can talk clearly. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into articulation. As for the head, you got the up and down movement, the slight side to side wiggle. You got the 360 turn. With the arm, at the shoulder, you get that much up. You can move it that much. And this part here wiggles side to side. You can move the shoulder armor up and down as well. You get a 360 movement at the bicep, as well as from the looks of it, less than 90-degree bend. This part over here where the wrist is, it can move up and down. Go ahead and do that. Up and down. You can turn as well. The hands wiggle and can turn. And there's some movement in here that I will be showing in just a moment. The front skirt, both move up and down and wiggles side to side a little. Side skirt, up and down, can rotate and wiggle. Back skirt, same thing, up and down on both. That's because I clipped it. Other than that, it would both move together. You have little gimmicks over here. I will show that in a bit as well. Torso, you can move that, spin it, 360. You have a little bit of a movement here, like an ab crunch on the inside here. For the legs, that kicks up about that high, kicks back about this high, and barely any splits because that's on a ball joint. The knees can bend all the way close to 180. The feet wiggles up and down, side to side. You can't turn it, however, because ankles are blocking. Feet will, well, the toe area moves, and we'll get into the back part as well. It is one of a transformation gimmick. Other than that, in this part, you can move this up and move this down, and you'll see there's a thruster in here, and everything here can be moved. This up and down. Wiggle side to side, do a little twist and turn a little bit. Beam sabers, you can move them front and back as well as remove them. These parts here can be moved and just choose not to. And then everything in the back is basically for the transformation. Now let's go ahead and get into that.
それがこのリバーシブルガンダムだ。
Alright, so with the transformation, it tells us in the instruction manual to remove the arms first. So let's go ahead and do that. Next up, they tell us to move the shoulders joints here back. And they say to push the head down. And try not to pop anything off. And back, so head down. And then to pop back to the front, or the middle actually, the shoulders. With that, this part comes out, like so. You do that to both sides. Alright, with that, you move this out, and be very careful with these parts on the side here as I'm spinning it down. So you move that up and out. Kind of lock it in at the top here, move that down like so. So it looks like two cannons here. And not to mention for the beam sabers, you want to move that towards the front. Next up, you want to move the leg, so the feet here, moves out like so. I believe about that much. And it said you move the thigh here. It's the knee joint. You don't want to overextend it, but you want to extend it just so. So you have this angle here. You do that to both sides. Alright, so next is the arm. So you want to move the rifle out of the hands and fold in the handle. And just push it in there. From there, we want you to extend this out and I believe fold that out. From there, you pop out the hand, you flip that around. So you grab one of these special hand parts and peg that in. So if it's like this, they want you to peg the larger side down like so. And then from what they tell you to do, they want you to, let's see, rotate this 360. And then from here, they tell you to move it like so. Oops. And peg that in. Alright, so once it's pegged in like so, they're telling you to pull this part out and flip it around like so. And I did flip that. Well, actually I had it right. So once flipped out, you can open up the shield here and open up these hands. So that's 1 out of 2. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and I'll be right back. Alright, and then from there you want to peg the arms back in. Just move that up a little bit. Alrighty, so there we go. The cannon mode transformation is complete. Now, it looks pretty odd, honestly. It has some minor issues with the joints being a little too loose on the legs. And it's pretty back heavy, or should I say front heavy in this case. The torso area actually starts to lean backwards, or tends to. So if you're going to put it in this mode, you might have to adjust the weight so that it's kind of leaning backwards a little. Other than that, I still think the Reborn's Gundam transformation looks a lot better than the reversible Gundam transformation in this point. Let's go ahead and move to the tank mode transformation now. Alright, so with the tank mode transformation, all you need to do is straighten the legs out here. It'll be a little difficult to see. So once you have it straightened out, you just want to point the toe down and move this all the way up here. And from there, you want to kick it all the way back. So it looks like this. And you want to do the same with the other leg. Next, up here, right under, there's this little part here. You want to flip this out. And flip this part up. So, kind of hard to see with that angle, but right here. Flip that out. Alrighty, so this is now in its tank mode. Now, I really despise this mode right now. It's just too heavy for it. The arms, they don't really want to hold up. The cannon just looks like it's pointing straight down at this point. It just kind of looks weird, in all honesty, but I would say my favorite is the Gundam form itself, but other than that, it still looks pretty cool, to be honest. I like the white and gray look of it. Other than that, it has some really nice armament. I might buy this kit myself, so basically getting two. I might use the Reborn's Gundam parts and make like a red, white type of color scheme. I might not. Or I might just use those extra parts to create my own custom, to be honest. But overall, this kit was pretty cool and fun to build. I liked it. But before I forget, let's go ahead and get into the accessories that this kit provides. Alright, so with this kit, you can see that there are the two interesting weaponry on both hands. They kind of remind me of the Exia Gundam. The two parts that look like the Epian's whip, that is the Egner whip. Then you have the GN Fang, which is this part right here, apparently, which is interesting. You have the GN Battle Shield right here. You have the Buster Cannon, which is the mode that it's currently in right now. GN Handgun is currently pegged in right here. And then from there, you also get the parts to make the Reborn's Gundam beam rifle, which it was shown using it. You get part of the Reborn's Gundam shield right here. Not complete. You get the Reborn's Gundam cannon mode head. Then you also get this clear beam saber part right here. And that is actually used and pegged right in, like so. So I didn't paint this that orange color. I will be doing that. But other than that, let me go ahead and strike a few more things here now. Alrighty, so this is the last pose, and from here, this is the scene where you see the Reversible Gundam shooting at the Ballistic Zaku. But other than that, I have to rate this kit a 10 out of 10 due to the fact that it is a really awesome kit, and the fact that you have so many options to choose from. Alright, so this is a definitely must-get item, so I would recommend grabbing this even if it's something that you would be straight building or probably using for customization. Alright, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy building, guys.